Next week on All New Views on ABC.
Ah, the sweet scent of victory.
Much more of those, and they'll have to pump oxygen in here.
Plants make oxygen, silly.
Oh.
Gotta file this. You know, your staff is gonna be busy for weeks. Councilman Ryan.
You know, I may be able to write some of those thank you notes myself. I feel so much strength coming back. There's been a difference in the last 24 hours.
Oh, Frank, you really are better.
Winning has always agreed with me, but this is... I've never felt this amazing recovery before.
That's because you are an amazing person, that's all. Wow.
Yeah, Mom brought those by when she and Doc came by this morning.
Ooh.
She encourages my secret vice. You should have seen her smile when she handed me that.
Oh, Frank, they're both so happy.
Yeah, but you know, something was bothering them when they came in here early this morning. I don't know what it was, but something strange is going on.
Well, did they say anything?
No, and I didn't ask.
Frank, you don't think that they found out about us? I mean, that Delia said anything to them?
No, that was my first thought, but I doubt it. It was something else entirely. I don't think it had anything to do with me. I couldn't even guess what it was.
Really? They're probably just both exhausted, that's all.
Yeah.
Breakfast?
Yeah, if you find any solid chocolate in there, let me know.
Let's see. Uh-huh. What am I bid?
Like what?
This is an incentive. Can you sit up?
City councilmen always sit up for chocolates in bed. When I was a kid, Mom could get me to run any errand, no matter what else I was into, just by producing some chocolate. I think she kept it handy just for that purpose. I could walk across the floor for another one of these.
Oh, That is what you call the power of positive reinforcement. But I think a walk across this room is a little premature.
The only reinforcement I need is holding you again.
Oh, Frank, I love you so much.
You're my life, Jill. I know I'm going to be all right now. And I'm sure that we're going to spend the rest of our lives together forever.
And ever.
And ever.
And ever.
And ever.
And ever.
You are, Mr. Ryan.
Congratulations.
Well, I guess you've heard it all morning, but congratulations.
Never get tired of hearing it. Thank you.
Wow. This batch is bigger than the last one.
Yeah. Well, between these and the chocolates, I'm going to have a rough day ahead.
Here, take a look.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look.
Who's it from?
This is from Bobby Burns from the Police Academy.
Ah.
He was the sit-up champion of the Western Hemisphere, I think.
Let me
Look.
see.
Secret is about to be revealed.
Ryan is going to know you're pregnant. How do you plan on handling that?
This week, she turns to Scott for help.
What do you want from me?
And Kendall tried to kill David. Now he wants payback. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
15 Seconds with Jonathan Jackson.
On my downtime, I love to play music. I also love writing. I've been writing a lot of different books over the years, and poetry and novels and stuff like that. So I just love writing and music and creating in other ways besides just acting.
Catch Jonathan Jackson on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
There's a place called Hidden Valley where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's Farmhouse Originals with flavors like garden tomato, creamy Parmesan, and hickory bacon. Farmhouse Originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
Your objective, a fall/glam look.
No false lashes needed.
New Falsies Mascara from Maybelline, New York. Our spoon brush and Cara Fiber formula create 300% more visible lashes, corner to corner. It's instant glam every day. New Falsies from Maybelline.
I'm Sarah from New York. I lost 30 pounds.
I'm Matt from Colorado. I lost 54 pounds.
I'm Allison from Texas, and I lost 40 pounds. Hydroxycut really works.
New Proclinical Hydroxycut. Lose weight. Start now.
Do you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or state and back taxes? Hi, I'm Max with Blue Tax. Due to the current economy, the IRS and state tax agencies are being more lenient, but this won't last long. Here's how it works. Let's say you owe $20,000. With Blue Tax, this is what your settlement could look like. Great, right? There are many relief programs that taxpayers just don't know about, and you could wind up paying way less than you owe. Our team of attorneys and enrolled agents can negotiate settlements, lift bank levies, remove wage garnishments, eliminate penalties and interest, and reduce back payroll taxes. And at Blue Tax, we mean business. Those are my tax attorneys, and they don't mess around. They'll call the IRS or state on your behalf and negotiate your settlement for you. It's that easy. So call us right now for a free consultation at 800-715-4850 or visit www.bluetax.com. And remember, you heard it from me, Max, at Blue Tax. 800-715-4850.
Morning.
Morning. Oh, that is a terrific picture of Frank.
Yeah.
Where'd they get that?
Well, just by accident, he happens to have about 40 copies of it over at headquarters.
Oh, yeah? Maybe you'll autograph it for me sometime, huh?
Sure.
Pat. Was that all right last night?
What?
Well, when I came into your room and all of that.
Oh, of course it was.
You know, I really feel sorry for Bucky, but I wish he hadn't walked in when he did.
I know.
Then I woke up this morning feeling really kind of embarrassed, and I wondered what you thought.
I thought you were very sweet and lovely, and I meant what I said. I don't want you to feel pressured in any way with me. So I'm just gonna leave it all up to you, Dr. Coleridge.
Oh. You know, I figured something out.
What?
I think you're lazy.
I am not.
Yeah, you are. Everybody loves you so much, you don't even have to make an effort. You just lie around and act charming. People just fall right in your lap.
Oh, well, I really hadn't planned it that way, but it's not a bad idea.
Excuse me. Is it all right if I come in?
Yeah, just a couple of friendly interns making good use of the staff lounge.
Oh. I just came for coffee.
Brave man.
Is there something wrong with it?
No. Only if you like coffee.
It'll keep you awake anyway.
I shouldn't think you'd need coffee with all the excitement. Your brother winning the election and all. Did I say congratulations last night?
No, but thanks.
It was a good celebration.
Well, how are things with you this morning?
Oh, great. This is really a terrific place to work. I just hope Dr. Bolak's going to be back on her feet again soon. Has anybody heard anything?
She's still in intensive care.
Here's this great lab and one lab technician all ready to work, and there's no one to tell me what to do.
Well, I think you should talk to Dr. Seneca Bolak.
That's just what I was going to do.
Good. I think he's out on the floor now. I saw him when I came in.
Oh, good. Thanks. Well, I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye, Kenneth.
See you later.
Oh. He's really kind of sad, isn't he?
Yeah.
So everything's okay between you and me?
Yes.
Good. Because I don't like thinking I'm making a big fool out of myself all the time.
You don't look foolish to me. You look happy.
I think I agree with that diagnosis.
It may be communicable.
I hope so. Well, I have to get on the floor now.
Johnny,
Hi, honey.
look, could I talk to you for a couple minutes?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, you saw Frank this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
Maeve and I went over first thing.
well, what was going on in the hospital when you were there?
Well, I'll tell you, it was kind of exciting. The nurses running in and out of his room with flowers and messages, and Frank getting the time of his life out of it.
Johnny, I think that you would agree with me that it's too much. You know, his room looks more like an office than a hospital room. I mean, everyone is in and out, and it's just political business. Johnny, he's exhausted. Jill is working him too hard. Now, that can't be good for him.
Well, come on, Dee. I don't think it's such bad medicine. I mean, I'll admit the atmosphere isn't exactly peaceful, but look at Frank. He seems to be thriving on it. I mean, he always has, ever since he was a little kid. I remember Maeve could never keep him in bed when he was sick.
Johnny, do you think he is better?
Of course he's better. You know, I can't wait for Ed Coleridge to come back from California so he can see what winning an election did for his patient.
You know something? I didn't tell you this, but Dr. Bolak seems to feel that Frank is really doing well. Well enough to come home.
What?
Oh, well, I mean, it makes sense if he is better, Johnny.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, but I mean, well enough to come out of the hospital?
Johnny, that would be a terrific idea. He's getting around very well in the wheelchair, and you know how fast a learner Frank is, and see, Johnny, here, you and I could control the amount of work that Frank does. So he doesn't work so hard, you know? So he stays well.
Yeah. Well, sure, I mean, you don't have to sell me. I mean, I want him out of the hospital as soon as he can get out, but... You say home. Do you mean, home to, Frank in your apartment, or here?
Here? I mean, where else would we go? I just assumed that he'd want to come here. This is the place where everyone he loves is, and everyone who loves him and wants to help him. See, Johnny, I want to spend a lot of time with him. I mean, every minute that I can, but see, little Johnny needs some of my attention also, and I thought when I was taking care of the baby, when you and Maeve and Mary could watch over Frank, he's going to have so much love. He's going to be out of that wheelchair in no time.
Well, I think it's a great idea. I mean, I think it's a marvelous idea. I mean, he can go to the hospital as an outpatient for his exercises, and then Mary, when she's here, she can help him with the therapy.
I'm really relieved. Then you think it is the right thing to do?
Well, yeah, but wait a minute. How about Frank? What does Frank feel about it?
Oh, Johnny, you know how much he cares about his family? Do you know how much he misses us all?
Oh, I'll tell you something. It was really great to see Frank in here last night, sitting around at the party and all. Well, I'm certainly not going to say no, and you're not going to get an argument out of me. Okay. How soon do you think we can get the place ready for him, huh?
No time at all. First thing, I'm going to go up to his and Pat's old room, and I'm going to push the two beds together, you know, like a double bed like we have at home.
Right.
And I'm going to straighten everything up.
And then I can call that guy that's supposed to be fixing that lift on the back staircase and tell him to move it along a little bit.
Johnny, I want him home now. Today.
Well, would you believe? Tomorrow.
Oh, Frank.
You don't have to say anything.
I don't think there are any words. It's just that I'm so happy when I'm with you. And when I'm away from you, all I want to do is be back with you again.
I know. When Father McShane comes by, he begins telling me about Delia, about our marriage. about what the right thing to do is. I want to say, Father, you just don't understand. I want to tell him that what I have with you is real, that my marriage is a delusion compared to it. One is life, the other is dead. It isn't a matter of the right thing or the wrong thing. It's a question of life. Why am I fighting to get well? To have my life. To have you.
But what to do?
Well, one thing that all this has done is give me time. Time to be with you. Time to figure out what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is to stay in this hospital as long as it takes to get completely well. And then before I walk out of here, I'll tell Delia. I'm not going home to her. Now or ever.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. You know her as General Hospital's Emily and Rebecca, but now Natalia Livingston is moving to Salem on Days of Our Lives.
How can I stay away?
On One Life to Live, Brandon Buddy is saying so long.
This is the right thing to do.
While Terry Colombino is Landview's newest resident.
That is amazing.
Daniel Cosgrove returns to All My Children as Scott Chandler.
Come here often?
And General Hospital fans can now catch Tristan Rogers on The Young and the Restless.
That's a bonus.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Too many holiday treats? Take the Special K Challenge with so many ways to lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks. What will you gain when you lose? Get started at specialk.com.
Oh, great. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Extra Power.
Bro, will you relax? I'm pretty sure there's not much we can do about it.
Ugh, he's not even trying. He is actual magic.
Not impressed.
Oh, no.
I didn't even know that could get dirty. Can we even clean a leather shoe?
What do you mean? What is a shoe?
He's cleaning things that we don't even know what they are.
Gloves, brush, chime in anytime here.
Effortlessly removes more grime per swipe. Clean all around the house with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Extra Power.
Next week, Happy New Year at The View. We're back live with all new shows. Kicking off the week, everybody's favorite Hot Topics. Plus, great guests. Spike Lee, Mike the Situation Sorrentino, Queen Latifah, and more. Next week on All New Views on ABC.
Don't you two ever lock a door? Hey, Bucky, how's Nell? It's really too early to tell much. Clem worked as fast as he could. He was gentle, but the retraction lasted a long time, and it looks like there's some impairment.
Oh no, Bucky.
Yeah. Well, she recognized us as soon as she woke up. We ran all the standard tests, and well, there's a definite impairment on the right side. It's hard to tell right now whether it's permanent or not. She could come out of it completely, she may not. Seneca's worried. I'm just numb.
She'll be all right.
You know, what makes it hard is to know that this is the one thing that she dreads beyond anything else. And when she gets up, we'll run some more tests, and Seneca will have to tell her one way or the other.
Bucky, it's probably just transient. Don't even consider anything else. She's gonna be all right. I gotta get back to the floor. I'll see you both later, all right?
Bye. Hey, Bucky. Look, let's skip it, huh? I mean, Faith and I are broken up. It's none of my business who she goes around with or what she does.
I know that, but you're my friend, and you're her friend.
And I'd like for you to know what's going on.
Oh, I think I know what's going on.
No, you don't.
Look, I may be slow, but I'm not dumb.
Faith and I have been friends for a long time, you know that. But until recently, I never thought there was much to her.
Oh, and now, thanks to me, you know better, huh?
Maybe partly because of you, but the truth is that I don't feel about her the way I used to.
Well, that's obvious.
Maybe it's because she's kind of lost. Mom says that Frank and I are both compulsive rescuers. But I do find myself wanting to be good to her. Wanting to be good for her.
Now, look, I can understand all that. I mean, it's just kind of hard for me to deal with all this right now.
I wish I could find some way to make things easier for all of us.
Hey, look, listen, I don't dislike you for what's going on. I'm not mad at you. But at the same time, it's a really hard situation for me. I mean, it's one thing to give up on a girl, but it's something else entirely to watch her with someone else all day long, you know? So if you're gonna go on doing this sort of thing, why don't you give us all a break and lock the door, huh?
Dr. Bolak?
Oh, hello, Kenneth.
Sir, I just wanted to let you know how concerned I am about Dr. Bolak. I'm really sorry she's so ill.
Thank you very much, Kenneth.
I was wondering what you'd like me to do while she's recovering. I'd certainly like to stay on in the lab, if that's all right.
Doing what?
Oh, keeping things organized. I've studied enough of her research on the new dye techniques to know that the solutions should be kept active, so that when she's well enough to come back to work, she won't have lost a lot of time.
Well, that certainly makes sense. All right, Kenneth, if you're willing to undertake a maintenance operation for the time being.
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, let's do it. I think she'd feel better knowing that somebody was looking after her research.
Thank you, Dr. Bolak. Continuing here in neurology means a great deal to me. A great deal indeed.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Lucky and Siobhan. D. Hunter Roscoe posted on Facebook, "Finally a love for Lucky. He and Siobhan are great together." Charlotte May adds, "This is great. I hope it works out for these two." Laura Bruno says, "Men are always sexier when they're happy and in love." And Lori McPherson Draper sums it all up. "They are just the cutest couple. Way to go, GH. I love this storyline." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Now, long, fabulous lashes can be yours in just days for free. Introducing Tri-Lash. You'll see up to 25% longer and fuller lashes in just 2 weeks. Up to 70% longer and fuller lashes in just 6 weeks. Call the number on your screen right now or go to Trilash.com for your free sample. It's a $59 value. Free. The clinically proven Tri-Lash Serum creates longer, fuller, stunning lashes in just days with no prescription. Look at these real results. In just 6 weeks, your lashes can be up to 70% longer and fuller. Tri-Lash is coming to stores everywhere, but before it's available to the public, we're giving away 1 million free samples. Just pay the postage. Call the number on your screen or go to Trilash.com. Lush, gorgeous, real long lashes can be yours with Tri-Lash. Call for your free sample right now.
Call 1-800-593-7307.
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty, time travel therapy. She doesn't talk about her past, she relives it.
Wait, where am I going?
Literally. After 2 years, it's time for phase 2.
Let's do this!
Now she's running from the law.
Oh my God!
Rescuing her family.
Lay off
my brother.
And dealing with her own mortality?
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen.
Am I dead? So now what?
Good question. Check out the all-new season of the SoapNet original drama, Being Erica. Premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet. It's a farewell event you don't want to miss. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For one final amazing night, catch the stars of All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and The View on Broadway in New York City.
Thank you so much.
This is the final Broadway Cares performance ever, so don't miss your last chance to see this special event, Sunday, March 13th. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For ticket information, go to abc.com or soapnet.com.
You're on tour with Pork Chop.
Want to know what your favorite General Hospital rockers have been up to?
5 days of crazy. Oh, yeah.
Pork Chop just finished their first tour.
Here we go.
And SoapNet's got an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the guys on the road. To see more of Pork Chop on tour,
Go to soapnet.com. We'll see you again soon.
Come in.
Hi, Doctor. Can we have a few minutes of your time?
Of course, please, come in. I haven't had a chance to offer my congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Well, it's Frank we want to talk about, Dr. Bolak.
Yeah? Well, what can I do for you?
Well, we were wondering
Just a
exactly
minute, honey, come on. We're not the only one with family in the hospital. How's your wife this morning, Doctor?
Well, the operation was basically successful. We managed to tie off the aneurysm that was leaking, but, well, it took a while, and we don't know whether or not there'll be complications.
We'll pray for her.
Thank you. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Oh, what's on your mind?
Well, Dee here was telling me that you're thinking it might be all right to release Frank from the hospital. I just want to make sure you think he's ready to come home.
See, Johnny agrees with me, Dr. Bolak. We both feel it's the very best thing that could possibly...
Please, honey, you just want to let the doctor answer my question, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. But it is true, Dr. Bolak. You do feel he's well enough to come home.
Well, Mrs. Ryan, I have given considerable thought to our discussion last, and,
So there's no reason why he can't, is there?
well, now, frankly, I can see some very good reasons why Frank should be released. On the other hand, I can see some very good reasons why he shouldn't be released now.
Reasons? So what kind of reasons?
Well, the main difficulty lies in his inability to move. He can't move himself to any great extent.
Dr. Bolak, did you see how well he was doing in that wheelchair?
Wait. I am not saying that his recovery hasn't been just a little bit short of miraculous. But the fact is that it takes a great deal of effort for Frank to move himself. He needs an awful lot of help.
Well, there's me, there's Johnny, Maeve, Mary. I mean, anything that's too difficult for Frank, all of us will help him with it.
But, you see, he still needs therapy. That means bringing him here twice a day, every day.
Dr. Bolak, we're right across the street. Now, if Frank was in the other wing, he'd have to go further to physical therapy than if he was at Ryan's.
The girl's right, you know, Doctor. I mean, it'd be no trouble at all for us to take him back and forth. No trouble at all.
Oh, I guess really what I'm thinking about, Mr. Ryan, is facilities. Now, any home, even a home filled with loving attendants, is harder to get around than a hospital that's equipped to handle a case like Frank's. He's going to need very careful attendance.
I'm going to spend a lot of time with him, Dr. Bolak.
And as a matter of fact, Maeve and I are installing one of those electric chairlifts for Frank. And he'll have his electric wheelchair, and with all those people taking care of him, I'm sure we can manage just fine.
Well, you've managed to anticipate my objections. On the other hand, it's very difficult to predict what's going to happen in a case like Frank's. Now, it's true that when he's brought home, it's a much healthier atmosphere for getting well than...
This is to Matt Gallagher. Dear Matt, your best wishes were most happily received. Needless to say, my father was thrilled by the fact that...
Frank, I have the most wonderful news for you. You're coming home.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.